do we have a breakdown for you? Conor McGregor training footage. How's Conor McGregor looking going into the fight against Michael Chandler? Wee, there's that shot, and he comes out. Wee, yay! Right, he's outside the void. Conor is a master at this. Perfect arm placement. The right hand's reloaded, ready to go. It's amazing because he's working all the elements of fighting. Throws a nice lead knee into the void. Bop, 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 bop. Beautiful timing, beautiful cadence, and beautiful rhythm there. You see, this is what makes Conor so good. Wee, kill shot right there. It looks like you heard him with the kill shot. He comes to fight every single time. Wah! Say what you want about Conor, but the guy can fight. The return of the Mac. Oh my God. What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. And do we have a breakdown for you? Conor McGregor training footage breakdown. This was sent to me by the one and only Michael Chandler, the producer. He wants to break down how's Conor McGregor looking going into the fight against Michael Chandler. As always, make sure you hit the bell, subscribe to the channel, and hit that like button, and leave a comment what you think about this video. All right, here we have right now the Notorious one right in front of us. Conor McGregor looking absolutely shredded. He looks in good shape. He's boxing. You always tell. I wonder if Conor wears that when he does MMA sparring, or is he just focusing more on boxing? So he looks like he's in great shape. Obviously, Conor McGregor, last time we saw him in the octagon, he broke his leg against Dustin Poirier. So he's been out for a couple of years, living a big life on the yacht, selling the delicious paparoski. Or here we go right here. So the one thing that I will say that Conor, that he, if you look at his style from now to when he first fought, is he was way more, I felt, dynamic. What do I mean by dynamic? If you go back and watch his fights and his training that he used to do when he was coming up at 145, he was more about being a lot like back and forth and being lighter on his toes, throwing spinning stuff and looking for the shot. Now he seems to take this approach of being more stiff in his stance. You look when he fought Dustin Poirier the second time. The third time he was a lot better. The second time when he fought Nate Diaz, he was a lot more stiff. It's almost like a shift in his style, where when he fought, Diego Brandao, Jose Aldo, Dustin Poirier the first time, even when he fought Max Holloway, when he fought, I forget the gentleman he fought on his debut, he moved a lot more, and maybe it's because he's fighting up at weight class of 155. Even when he fought Eddie Alvarez, he still kind of moved, and he moved in and out with the movement and striking like a sniper. So he's kind of taking this approach where he's a lot more stiffer, where I feel that's where he was his best, when he was more dynamic and moving and training in the jungle with Homeboy. So let's continue. Okay, I like this right here. And this is him. He's doing a good job using his head as a frame to keep the posture good. He's controlling the inside of the arm. He's also have this beautiful entry for the knee, and then he's also putting weight on this guy's arm on his back. So very good posture for Conor, very good there. And this is all looking pretty solid because he is fighting Michael Chandler. I believe Chandler is shorter than him, so he's gonna have to lower his elevation a little bit more to get his chin up. But once he gets underneath that chin, Chandler's gonna be standing up like a tall tree and gonna expose his liver shot. So that's why they're working at right now, because we know Chandler wants to be here, but when Chandler crosses that void, you best believe Chandler's gonna throw a whole bunch of shots to try to get across it. If Chandler does not get hit with one of Conor McGregor's signature left hands, they're probably gonna end up in this position right here. You can bet your sweet behind it's probably gonna happen there. Okay, he's extending an elbow. I like that. He came across distant, measuring right now. Right hand, keeping that distance and coming across. Boom. Now right here, when you're in this position, right, he's outside the void. He's at the outside the void. He's going in and out, in and out. He's in and he's out. This is the opportunity where Michael Chandler is playing with one opportunity where he can actually catch Conor, but Conor is a master at this. Chandler can't go anywhere because his back is the cage, so there's nowhere he can go. Chandler can either come towards us or away from him, which Conor will either throw a high kick, he's done to Donald Cerrone, or he's going to throw his left hook. So this is Conor working his eyes, working that distance right there, seeing what he likes to see, if he's going to be able to land that shot, that kill shot that he's done to so many people. Another person he's done it to is Chad Mendes. That's another Conor. That version of Conor was also one of my favorite. Like the Conor McGregor fight against Chad Mendes and Eddie Alvarez. I mean, Conor's probably one of my favorite guys to watch fight because he literally goes out there and just lays it on a line, and he also has some beautiful finishes. All right, let's continue. Boy, there's that shot, and he comes out. Ooh, yeah. That's what I want to say. Right back. You see what I mean? He comes out through that beautiful knee into the void as his training partner. So this is how this style of training that Conor's doing right now. It's amazing because he's working all the elements of fighting. I'm gonna back it up real quick. I know you guys, but this is kind of like how I would train if I was fighting, right? So here we are. There's that jab lands. He's back out. He's outside the void. Look, this guy's gonna throw a hook. Oi, and look what's gonna come there. Conor's in the distance to do what? Ooh, another jab. And look at the angle. Conor is right behind the shoulder. Right behind the shoulder. This guy's looking this way. Conor's right there. Perfect arm placement. The right hand's reloaded, ready to go. Here we go. Woo. Beautiful. Right, he gets back out. Another hand comes. Look where he is. He's running his distance. Another jab. He's behind that. He's not behind the shoulder, but he's almost there. But he's at a bit of a good angle. And another left hand buoy. Another one. Buoy. Right. Comes back out. Look at that. A spinning back kick. You can go high or low. Buoy. Okay. Guy comes out. Right here. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. He comes here. He stops at the void. And look what he does. Throws a nice lead knee into the void. Landing that shot, which we know Chandler being a shorter guy, he's going to cross that void. He's going to fill that distance. He's going to fill that void. And Conor's already prepping to throw that lead knee in there to stifle him. He's either going to, he has to, block it and eat it or go for a takedown. So either way, if he comes in the void, Conor's already showing that knee to get his body trained. So when Chandler comes forward, boom, throw the knee in there. So beautiful training from Conor. Beautiful sequence right there. Bop, 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 boom, knee. Beautiful timing, beautiful cadence, and beautiful rhythm there. Boom. Push on the head again. Right back into the cage. Another spinning back kick. Wait. Right there. Because we know Conor's going to go forward. Conor loves to go forward. Right? He's here. They're working the timing. Boom. Knee. Head. Taking it back. Passing guard. Beautiful. Goes back. Right arm and a knee. Kick. Excuse me. And whoop, whoop, whee. That's it. The angle cutting that Conor likes to do. Boom. All right. Here we go. Okay. Defensive sprawl. Knee. You see, this is what makes Conor so good because right there, he uses the gentleman's shot, right? The guy shot in, he fails. He brings him up, knee to the face right there. That's going to land right to the face. It's a kill. That's not a kill shot, but it can be. So the guy's going to be dazed. Now, watch what he does. He creates some distance. He measures with this hand. This hand right here. He's measuring. Mark that up right there. He's measuring. Look at his stance. His stance is ready to go. If the guy was to shoot again, he can sprawl, but he's measuring right now. And once he's measuring that kill shot. He's at the angle. Look where he's at too. He's behind the shoulder. This guy's looking this way. Conor's looking that way. So all the power of Conor's from the shot is going to go right through this man's dome. It's a kill shot right here. My favorite position to throw a kill shot. Boom. Right here. Woo. Wee. Kill shot right there. Let's keep on going. Then he comes. Now he knows Conor's not going to come here. He's not going to come over here in front of him. He's going to go on this side of him because it's going to force him to do two things. This guy can either run this way or he has to turn and face Conor. So these are the things that Conor does very well when he trains, is that when he moves like this, he's building the dynamic of his movement and his eyes and training the person to turn the right way, the right way for him, but the wrong way for him. He's giving him a choice. So he's taking away that, right? Let's see what happens right here. I haven't seen this footage before. This is me breaking down the beginning. Okay. Look where he's at. He's staying behind that angle, right behind that angle. It looks like he hurt him with the kill shot. But even though they're drilling there and then it's a sparring or whatever, right? He got to that angle. He got behind there and hit him with that kill shot, defended the shot, and kept behind that angle, kept behind him. There's Conor probably taking a breather after that round, that beautiful sequence. That's one thing you guys cannot say from Conor. Like, he comes to fight every single fucking time. Right? Here he goes again. He's being nice and loose. All right, there's another one. Showing stuff. Seeing Conor does a good job. He is the southpaw, so he's working outside that lead leg. Catches, there's a shot, measuring, comes right in, flying knee. And see, this is what I mean. Before, so you can tell what Conor's trying to do. When he takes this stance, he's looking to counter. He's looking to do, this is a counter stance, right? Before, Conor, when he get in this stance, he would go back and forth on his toes, like he did with Aldo. Not really with Eddie, but the guys when he fight at 145, he'd be a lot on his toes to go back and forth to make them think. But when he goes in this stance, this is where I think he gets most of his damage. He took this stance with Dustin Poirier, the second fight and the third fight, and this is where he gets hit the most. This is his. I think this is where you can take advantage of Conor if you can, by kicking that inside leg, the outside leg, and just exchanging with him here. This is where Dustin had the most success with him. Let's see what happens. Right? So, guy kicks, he missed. Good. And once again, they're just drilling. They're nice. There's his left hand right here that he's very good at. He's moving. There's that lead knee that we're talking about. We saw earlier what he did with the pad work, right? There's that lead knee right there. That lead knee lands. Watch this. Watch. Because you throw it in there, that lands. He either has to block or eat it or get out or shoot. So either way, it landed. Boom. The guy shoots. Conor's doing a good job of keeping his balance. I literally just worked with some guys today about that. Like when you're defending a shot, don't try to be heavy. Just be athletic. Stay on balance. Well, DJ, what if I'm not athletic? You better get athletic. Stay athletic. Keep your balance. Right? He goes against the cage. Gets the hand down. Backs out. Hands are up. Boy, there's that lead knee. And that, boy. Boom. And the shot. Getting the face up. He wants to get the face up because when you get the face up, then you're able to, the head, the body follows the head. You bring the head up, the body follows. There's our shoulder strikes that he did very well against Donald Cerrone. There he is being about dynamic. Boy, boy. Boy, boy. And here, I think Conor's just working his power shots because it's from a stance where, like, the entry point, and you can see this guy's keeping time of everything, watching it. So this is him doing his power shots and engaging just that wah-wop, wah-wop, wah-wop. And the thing is, like, when he does that, he's getting the system, pop-up, pop-up, pop-up. Now he's got to put together just his footwork and put a body in front of him to be able to do it. So that's what he was doing there. This is me thinking as many years I've trained, me watching. That's why I think he's building up. Here's some boxing sparring. Boom. He's trying to get on that angle. What the fuck? Oh, that was it. And this is the kick of him throwing his kicks right after Pike's first time throwing hard kicks after his leg break. Wow. Ah. I'm filling the shorts though. I'll fuck with them shorts though. The shorts are pretty nice, getting thighs opportunity to breathe. Yeah, and I've coming back from injuries. I've broken my hand. I've broken my rib. I've broken my leg before when I fought Miguel Torres, and that's always the biggest thing as an athlete. When you come back from an injury, I've never came back from an injury as devastating as he did, but even when you come back, whether you're getting knocked out or injury, you always want to know, is your body going to hold up? Can you throw that kick? Can you throw that punch? Is it going to break again? And I think for him, that was kind of like a mental hurdle that he had to get over by throwing the hardest kicks he can on this bag. And he was able to do it, and he respects it, and he's feeling good. And I think this is the beginning of the training camp. And there's Conor McGregor looking good. Like I said, say what you want about Conor, but the guy can fight. He's good about going in and out and finding his shot. He's a sniper. When he hurts you, if Conor could typically hurt you, it's probably going to be his night. And Chandler's been hurt in multiple of his fights, even back to the Bellator days. And that's just how Chandler typically fights. When he fights, he goes out for broke. And obviously, you know, as of right now, filming this, June 7th, 2024 at 1:05 p.m. The fight is still on at T-Mobile Arena, June 29th. Now, hopefully next week we get some more clarification of what's been going on. You know, they didn't have the press conference, and hopefully there's a rhyme reason for it. You know, maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't, but I hope they do fight because I want to see the return of the Mac. Oh my God. I want to see the Notorious man back. I want to see him fight. It's always a spectacle to watch him fight. And I had the opportunity to watch him fight multiple times in his upcoming in the UFC. And every single time he's fight, I've loved every bit of it. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, hit the bell to normally go live, and we'll see you guys in the next one.